Hello and welcome. Thank you for sharing this meditation with me. Today, we'll invite ourselves into a sacred place. A space between stillness and thought, where we begin learning to trust. And this is not trust built on guarantees or promises, but a profound spiritual trust that's rooted in our Shen spirituality and the Tao, in the flow of life itself. And as you know, I believe meditation is the art of focusing our minds. And as we breathe, we can understand that wonderful spiritual dance between mind, body, and our Shen spirit. It's not about escaping reality or numbing ourselves. It's about softening into the present moment, aligning our Shen and reconnecting to the truth of who we are, the truth beyond control, beyond the emotions of fear and anxiety, and beyond the unknown and the uncertainty of life. So when you're ready, let's begin. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate a meditation. Just sit quietly, just for a few moments. Become the observer. Just observe whether you're sitting or lying, and shuffle around and make yourself comfortable. Because this moment is all we have. This is enough. And as you settle, just observe your breath. Notice your breath entering and leaving. Don't do anything, just watch. Be quiet. Find that stillness. And without you trying, you notice your breath will begin to deepen. Perhaps you just need to take one big deep breath just to help to relax your chest and your stomach. And let your shoulders drop. Just imagine the weight you've been carrying, the mental noise, the striving, the effort, the racing, the performing. Can you just let that go for a moment and place it gently on the ground beside you, and just find that silence within you? And as you know from previous meditations, I really enjoy the center line meditation. It's very simple. You can do it if you're standing, sitting, lying, walking. And it's simply just imagine. Use your imagination. And in your mind's eye, draw a center line from the highest point in your head. And with me, trace it down together behind the eyes and the nose, between your ears, behind your mouth. Take your time. No rush. Through the center of your throat, between your shoulders. Try and find the center of your body and guide it down through the center of your torso, between your ribcage, hips, down through your abdomen and out between your legs. See if you can get that line established. It may take a bit of practice. But when you have that line in your mind's eye now, adjust your body. Only you will know when it's right. Head floating, not too far forward or back, neither left nor right. Find your center line. Same with your shoulders. Not too high, not too low, not too far forward or back. You know. Trust your body. Your body will tell you. Same with your chest. Simple. Use your center line as the balance. Your rib cage, your hips, your legs, your feet, the arms each side of your body, make them balanced. Well done. Now see if you can breathe down through that center line. Don't force. Don't push. Just let your body exhale anything you do not need right now. Good. And you can go as deep as you want to, or stay as shallow as you want to. You're in control now. You may notice your eyes just want to close. Your cheek and your cheekbones can relax. Perhaps you can make another adjustment in your head, your neck or your shoulders. Perhaps you can make your arms heavy, your biceps. I can leave this to you. Scan your body and be as tense or as relaxed as you want. Because you see, the more you try and control, the more the body resists, because control is an illusion. It's normally born from emotions such as fear or anxiety, but it's not the truth of who you are. That authentic self, that natural self, that inner voice, that inner knowing. And so the part of your mind that I call the inner child, the little one, will cling to trying to control, to cling to know what's going to happen, to be future-proofed. This doesn't come from your wisdom. This doesn't come from your inner knowing, but it comes from the inner child's idea of living in safety, being protected. It comes from confusion because it can never reach it. But it will continue. It has a great determination. Seeking safety by imagining worst case scenarios. It will tell you it's like an insurance. If I imagine the worst, then we'll be prepared if they happen. But that never works. Because it just drags you down. You spend your life on high alert. And you devise plans to escape things that have never happened, will not happen. But it will continue, creating another worst case scenario and another worst case scenario, like a dog chasing its tail. Where if you just breathe now and step back, relax your body and notice that true safety is what you're creating now. Softness, balance, flow. It's never been found in striving for being perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. It's found in what you're doing right now, in alignment, in flow, in peace. This is the Tao. This is who we are. And we can release the illusion of control. And we can choose to soften into this moment right now. Many people ask me, David, how do I let go? And the real question is, why are you holding on right now? If you have any tension in your body, this is your choice. You are holding on. Maybe you can help your inner child. You can imagine, you can use the imagination of a child. You can engage them. Imagine a morning mist rising to reveal a clear golden path ahead. And this is the clarity we're looking for, This is the clarity born from letting go. And the inner child will jump in immediately. He will say, well, this is uncertain. This is the unknown. But why does that mean it's dangerous? Because we always live in the unknown. This is our home. Our home is the unknown. No one knows what's going to happen at any time. But the inner child will continue. Right now, it may be tense in your body. Check. Because it will confuse you. Not knowing is being at risk. But breathe with me. And smile. Smile to your inner child. And remind him we've never known the next step. We never know what's going to happen around the corner. But what we can do is to take this next step from our inner truth, from our inner knowing, from our integrity, from who we are, from that flexibility that knows that we have always dealt with whatever comes our way. So what we're only doing right now is, how can we do it with more ease, with more grace? How can we trust our ability? Even though our ability has shown itself time and time again, because we've always met the unknown. Every day is the unknown. What would it be like for you to meet that with grace, with resilience, with style, with presence? And perhaps you'll see that path starting to open up in front of you like a forest trail. So although we cannot see the end, because we don't know the end, we can walk along that path in balance, calmly, in alignment with our nature. Because the truth is, the safety that the inner child has been searching all of their life for comes from within us, with us being as one. And the truth that the inner child doesn't want to hear is we cannot guarantee it everything will go the way that it wants it to go. We cannot shield ourselves from challenges, but we can meet them. We are not helpless. We are not quitters. We have something much deeper. We have our Shen, our spirituality, the inner knowing, the inner truth, and that's where trust and true safety comes from. And when we believe, but I mean truly believe without any doubt in the strength and the wisdom that has always guided us, even though sometimes we're our worst enemy, self-sabotage, we still come through it. Just take a moment quickly and think about all the times when you've said, I can't cope. But again and again, you did. Because that's who you are. That's your true nature. You have always coped. You always will. And as I say, you are a coping machine. And all we're doing in this meditation is to remind you to the truth of who you are, to trust that coping by connecting deeply to what's inside of you. No one can give you this. Breathe. Drop shoulders. This is your spirituality, unique to you. No one in the universe can know this. This was at the beginning, right through your life, straight through to the end. This is your flexibility. This is your adaptability. Think of all the times now, right from a child, right to this present moment. You are here. You are coping. You will cope. Let's do it much easier. Let's bring in that Shen spirit, much like a surfer riding the waves of life. Or picture yourself sailing across an open sea. The waves rise and fall, like challenges in our life, but we can ride them. We don't fight them. We soften. We trust. And we trust that we can make that natural connection to who we are. And we can observe from this place, from this stillness, from this silence, we can observe the inner child. Confused, maybe upset right now, maybe giving you emotions right now, building walls to try and protect itself. But we can listen, and we can smile. We can see how it tries to please, to be perfect, how it craves external validation and approval. And just observe and breathe. Because now as you listen, you can hear its chatter, you can see its connection to your emotions. Don't be led by your emotions. Be led by your truth, your honesty, your integrity. And as you smile and get down to its level and be by its side, you can gently speak. We are safe. We are enough as we are. Trust is not mindless. Trust is trusting ourselves. This is Wu Wei. This is our flow. Not like a pinball machine going from one problem to the other, to being constantly in reactive mode, but breathing and flowing, not avoiding, but responding from the inner voice, from truth, from our honesty, from our integrity. Like water, we move around the rocks. We don't fight against it. We move in life's rhythm, being grounded, open and ready. We let ourselves sway like the willow in the breeze. We're deeply rooted, but we're flexible. We're at peace. The storms come and we soften. And this trust, this lasting trust, comes from the roots, comes from our Shen. At every moment, we choose clarity over confusion. Every time we smile and rewrite the inner child's story, we align. We come together as one. Today, right now, it takes practice, but you can choose to trust yourself, not in perfection, not in being better than others, but just accepting you, who you are, not what other people think about you, not what they say about you, but knowing what you've always known. You are spiritual. You are deeply connected. You are meant to be here. This is your time. And when the inner child resists and cowers away and gives us a whole heap of powerful emotions, we don't run, we don't quit. We get down to its level and open our arms and ask it to enter. Little one, this is about trusting each other. Breathe. This is about being an unbreakable team. This is Wu Wei. We are not the storm. We are not what other people say, think, act. We are unique. There is no one in the universe like us. We are not our fear. We are not our emotions. We are the belief that created them. And we can change those beliefs. We can choose something new, but this time together, as one. And we can start to trust ourselves. And like all paths, there'll be twists and turns. Some days we'll do it well, some days not so well. But we stick together. Because this is our path. And just breathe with me. Just picture holding the little one's hand and walking into the unknown, but this time grounded in truth and being guided by your Shen, your spirituality, your inner knowing. And we can remind our inner child some truths, some affirmations. We are the creators of our emotions. We are not their victims. We have Shen. It's always been there. It's our spirituality. It's our birthright. And that cannot be touched by anybody else. This is ours. This is our treasure. And now together we can walk in truth, honesty, and integrity. And we can choose right now together, sweetheart. We can respond from our wisdom, not react from our emotions. Because we are safe together. We are held. This is our home. And just before we finish, just in your mind's eye, breathe deeply. Relax any resistance or tension our little one has created. Open your arms and let them into your heart. Take the final, long, deep breath in harmony with the inner child. And exhale together. And be in this moment. This is trust. This is real. This is who you are. You cannot control the future, but you can flow with it. This is authenticity. This is powerful because this is born in truth, honesty, and integrity. And from this place of togetherness, oneness, life begins. So before we finish, let's together just drop our shoulders, connect to that center line, and just be silent. And then I'll gently count you out. Try not to rush as we count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 7. And you can open your eyes. And I would always recommend you giving yourself a little shake and come back into the room. I really hope you enjoyed walking that path with me. It's a kind of a meditation that I would do quite regularly, just to reassure the inner child, and just to remember to trust ourselves. So from today, walk forward with grace, in truth, and above all, trust yourself. So I look forward to sharing future meditations with you. And until that time, Yi Dao, Qi Dao.